Well, is U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement targeting airports? According to reports, the Transportation Security Administration is helping ICE ramp up arrests there.
But does that include at Charlotte Douglas International? Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot Maykay Beeler reached out to insiders for answers on this. So Maykay, what did you learn?
Well, first I want to say I've heard from a few concerned viewers who have asked me if they should be worried. Well, most likely no, but anything is possible. Reports do indicate larger hubs and airports are being targeted like Las Vegas, Denver, and Atlanta. And there are things you should know. So maybe you've seen news reports and social media posts where angry fellow passengers have filmed disturbing arrest encounters at airports. Now, most arrests have occurred quietly. ICE is under pressure to deliver on President Trump's deportation agenda with a goal of around 3,000 arrests a day. This week, the New York Times reported the Trump administration is arresting foreign citizens with expired U.S. visas, including spouses of Americans, as they travel through airports, noting enforcement actions in at least 15 airports in recent weeks. There is an increasing number of arrests at domestic airports across the country, averaging 20 to 40 arrests per day. Forbes reports plainclothes agents are confronting travelers at check-in counters and boarding gates, targeting individuals who have overstayed their visas, including some people with pending legal status, marriage applications, green card, or asylum and adjustment of status applications. And yes, there is TSA collaboration and data sharing. The agency provides passenger manifest and travel data to help ICE flag non-citizen travelers at domestic check-in encounters and departure gates. There is a memo of agreement between the TSA and ICE that outlines the terms, conditions, and safeguards under which ICE and TSA share information. Now, in a statement, a DHS spokesperson told Forbes, quote, "Information sharing between ICE and TSA is essential in identifying who is attempting to travel in our country, including violent criminals, to keep our skies and our country safe," end quote. Now, regarding Charlotte Douglas, state immigration arrest tracking records indicate only 2 people have been arrested at CLT. Federal agencies have not released a complete official list of the airports that are being targeted. Now, yesterday I reached out to CLT. In an email they said, quote, "CLT does not have any information on this. Law enforcement at the local, state, and federal levels may conduct operations at the airport as necessary," end quote. I reached out to CMPD. Their response stated in part, CMPD officers are not authorized to assist with ICE administrative warrants. CMPD does not participate in ICE or CBP operations, nor are we involved in the planning or execution of any federal immigration enforcement activities, end quote. And I reached out to ICE and TSA, still awaiting a reply. Andrew?
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.